Hi, I'm Chrissy Ditmore here with your Mobility Minute. We know that public transit ridership has been falling the last few weeks as people make different choices on how to travel if they're still traveling. So they may be making alternative commute choices or simply teleworking. But while we don't have exact numbers, we do know that this is likely to affect ridership well into the future. So as we start analyzing the numbers, this is going to be a good case study in whether or not public transit could be free. The few cities that are trialing it right now were already not making up a large percentage of their fare box revenue with ridership. So as we move forward, this is going to test, especially the largest transit agencies, whether or not they're able to offer the same level of service in the future as they can right now with the loss of those revenues, and how the federal government is going to need to step in to help them bridge that gap. Right now, most transit funds aren't actually attached to ridership per se, but many transit agencies do use farebox revenue to offset their operating costs and as match to receive some of that federal funding. So if we look at the every 3 years NTD report, so you report it and then 3 years later it gets audited and you actually receive the money for that. That means that these changes are going to affect public transportation many years into the future, even if we quickly bounce back this year. So we're going to need to have ready for the next reauthorization how we're going to now plan for this should this happen in the future, as well as meet the backlog of financing that all of these transit agencies are going to require. Let's continue this conversation because I'm sure it's not going away anytime soon. This is Chrissy with your Mobility Minute.